guys? Welcome back to another Sport Universe Reacts. So, the former now, Knicks president Steve Mills was fired. I guess Knicks president Steve Mills was fired, so now he's the former president? Whatever, that's some... I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, so he was fired today. I got the alert at like 1-ish or something. I don't really know if it's going to do much. Steve Mills has been in the Knicks organization since 2003. He was hired as the COO, Chief Operating Officer. Then he became Vice President, then President, then GM, Vice President, GM, then President once they hired Scott Perry. I don't really know if that's going to do much in terms of making them better. I have a feeling one of the things I don't really know my opinions on it. I'm just like kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like, he seemed like not a significant reason for the Knicks being bad. I still think it's James Dolan, and I think everyone thinks it's James Dolan. One of the repercussions of it, there's two actually. First off, it seems Marcus Morris is now more heavily on the trade block, when I guess maybe it was Steve Mills wanted him to stay on the Knicks. He was like kind of blocked from being a part of any trades, and I thought that was stupid. They need to trade him. That's a player you could get first-round pick, multiple second-round picks, something like that. You could get a lot for him. A lot might be a strong one, but he's a very good player. Will fit well for a lot of teams, and he's proven a lot with the Knicks, probably more than anyone thought he would prove. And it's unfortunate that the Knicks couldn't be better and couldn't actually use Marcus Morris. But there's no point in keeping him right now because the Knicks, you can tell, are so far away from being a formative team that they would need a player like Marcus Morris on their team. That's not saying they don't need veterans. They still need veterans to mold the players, but not veterans that take up big playing time numbers from the younger players. The second thing, obviously, they need a new president. Currently, Scott Perry's filling in the role. He's interim president and GM. But James Dolan is on the search, and the biggest name, the number one on the list, is Masai Ujiri, something like that. It's definitely that, but like I don't know if I pronounced it right. He's currently with the Raptors. The problem is, which is like a weird thing, if an executive's under contract, you actually have to make a trade for, in this case, the Raptors, to void his current contract with them and go to the Knicks. And I think it was last year, a team tried to trade for a high-up exec, probably what I read better than Ujiri, or has a better track record than Ujiri. And they asked for multiple first-round picks from that team. Now that's interesting. It would be a James Dolan type move to just trade second-round picks for an executive. I mean, they traded a first-round pick for Andre Bargnani. But if that's what's going to take to get him, I'm sure they can find someone else. If you have to trade 2 first-round picks, oh, I just choked on my saliva. Sorry about that. So if you have to trade 2 first-round picks for an executive, a president of your organization, I feel like that's too much. I know that Ujiri is really good at his job. I mean, look what he's done with the Raptors. But I feel like you could find someone else. Those 2 first-round picks could turn into franchise-changing players. And I don't think that's a president's worth something like that. Even though president's a big position, players are more important in my opinion. So that's really it. Kind of a confusing one. I don't really know how to feel about it. I feel like it's really insignificant, but we'll see what goes from there. That's it. If you have any interest writing for us, editing videos, Anything that you think could help us, contact thesportuniverse2019@gmail.com. And other than that, thanks for watching. Bye.